Planning for the future doesn't have to be uncomfortable or complicated. At Casey Family Options and Cremations, they make end-of-life planning simple, affordable, and surprisingly easy to talk about. From cremation services to personalized options, the Casey family helps your family every step of the way. Thoughtful, honest, and no pressure. So visit them at CaseyFamilyOptions.com.
Looking for a spot to grab great food, cold drinks, and good times? Come on down to Ron's Place. Whether you're here for those famous burgers, mouth-watering wings, or refreshing Long Island, there's something for everyone. Catch the game, hang out with friends, or just enjoy the welcoming atmosphere that makes Ron's Place feel like home. Can you challenge the tour of teas? Stop in at Ron's Place, 3301 52nd Street.
On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, we leave no soul unturned as we turn the volume up to 10 with one of the most popular musicians in the area. From the band Old Brown Shoes, we connect with Donny Crucianelli. Cue that music. How was that?
Much better.
More
Much
powerful?
better. Yeah.
Did that fit the mood of the Southport Tea studio?
You're talking over the theme music, though.
Oh, yeah. Great song.
From this great band.
Yeah, we really got to do another version of this song.
So, Danny, what are you playing on that song?
I think I play guitar in that song.
Okay.
Or I'm just cheering.
Okay. All
Sometimes I do that, you know. I feel like if guitar is taken, it's fine.
All right.
You're the one saying, "Give me a beer."
That is me.
That's
Yeah, right.
We did that
Actually,
shoot,
that's probably my only part in that song.
That's the best part of the song, actually.
Well, welcome everyone out there to a brand new episode of the Ktown Connects podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jason, and with me is my Palmer to my Emerson and Lake.
Wow, that was a reference there.
Mr. Donny Stancato. Well, we're talking music today, so I figured I'd get some music
Wow, that
reference
was,
in there.
you went in the way back machine with that one.
How many people is that?
Well, you're here too, so
Oh, okay.
all
Which
right.
one am I? My Lake?
sure. But we're recording right here at the Southport Tea Studios, Donny. Our first episode in our brand new home.
Yeah, this is a magnificent studio here. I love it. The Southport Tea Studio.
I know, this is great. It's a little bit bigger than our last room, which is perfect. We have room for storage. We have a little bit of room for this. Danny, what do you think of our new room here?
I think it's very yellow.
It's not as yellow as the last one, really.
No, I think this is great. I might be able to turn this into a jam spot.
Ah, there we go. I like it. I like it. Yeah, like we said, the Southport Tea Studio. Southport Tea is open now.
Oh, yeah.
So come on down. Check out Southport Tea right here on 6th Avenue and 57th Street. So
5701 6th Avenue, the
Get on
former
down.
location of SJ Crystals. They moved into that spot.
yes.
So cool to have something in great downtown Kenosha.
Yeah, say hi to Rusty and get yourself some tea.
Tell them Ktown Connect sent you.
Please do.
And if you do, you get 100% off your bill, right?
Yeah, just tell them Ktown Connect sent you.
I think that's what I heard. I mean, I'm not
positive.
Don't quote me on that.
Right.
Thought that's what he said. You get free
Just go
shit.
into the store and ask.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, always ask for 100% off. You know.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all. So,
Duh.
so thank you very much, Russ, for giving us a home here at the Southport Tea Studios. And also, don't forget, we have a Ktown Connects hotline open.
Oh, we do.
That no
huh?
one's called. No one has called us, Donnie, in like a couple weeks now.
I think the phone's off the hook.
Oh, darn it.
Well, I mean, all right, somebody just go to KTownConnects.com, find that phone, and click it, and leave us a message.
Yeah. Do you have a question for him, Donnie?
You can just leave us any fucking message for crying out loud, right?
Well, you have to have a question for him.
Well, tell us how great you enjoyed the live tour we did.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
It was a great time.
What was your favorite stop?
They all were great, Jason.
Okay.
They were all great.
That's what you would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we also have to give our plug to Dropping Daisies for that theme song that we touched on in the
That
beginning
was
there.
a great theme song, Danny. Wow. One of your other bands, Dropping Daisies.
Dropping Daisies.
Wow, thank you so much for that song. Still going strong 5-6 years later.
And I heard it's still number 1 on the charts.
And,
Of course.
and you know what? Always number 1 in all of our hearts.
Oh, that's so adorable, Donny.
So you're talking about doing a remix version?
I
Or?
think it's probably time to do like an industrial version of that song or something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think maybe I'll throw that one at Mike. Mike's definitely
Okay.
Mike Myra. He's the industrial guy.
Okay. So you're a bass player guy?
Well, he's a guitar player in Dropping Daisies.
Okay.
He's a bass player in No Brown Shoes.
Gotcha. All right.
He's like my Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
So, Donny, who are we here with today? Did we even introduce this guy?
Oh, we did, but let's do it again because he is such a rock star. We're here with Danny Crucianelli from the band Old Brown Shoes. Danny, you are one of the most famous musicians in the area.
Well,
I don't know what to say about that.
Well, I mean, and you have a very famous last name in this town.
Yeah, I've heard.
there's a lot of them.
There is.
So, what was the first album you really remember falling in love with?
It's a tough one. Can I answer it as the first piece of music that I ever purchased for myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
All right. It was on cassette, and it was The Real Thing, Faith No More.
Oh, wow.
Oh, one of your favorite bands.
Yeah, that's my favorite band. Yeah.
I love that album. That album is so good.
Yeah, it's a fucking great album. Wow.
And then I got Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusions 1 and 2 because the tape looked really cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know? And I was like, yeah, this music is fascinating. And I got into it for a while, and then Nirvana came out.
Yeah, Use Your Illusions would have made one good album.
Yeah.
They would have trimmed the fat off that thing. Could have made one really good album.
I don't know. I feel like they really sent it with Terminator 2, though. You know, like like whatever didn't make it caught up with that movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Did your dad play any music or anything?
He was a drummer when he was younger for a very short time.
Okay.
Like that was my first instrument too. So he kind of showed me a little bit on drums to get me going, but no, he didn't like lean into it like the rest of the family.
Yeah. He's kind of like the standalone out of the brothers kind of thing.
Yeah, he made like an honest living, and you know, has a retirement and stuff like that. You know,
health insurance, all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
Just really didn't care for it, or he just wanted the straight living, so to speak?
I think he just became a family man, and that's what did it. He chose. He chose motorcycles and family.
Okay. but he appreciated music. He loved music.
Yeah, I mean, I always listened to him. He's the one that turned me on to Pearl Jam 10.
Oh, okay. I like him. I like him.
You know,
Okay.
so and I never had that that combativeness that you have with your parents. You know, when you're a teenager, you know, like no, me and my dad were always tight with that. Whatever, like he showed me musically,
cool.
I really listened to. Whatever I showed him. You know,
that's awesome.
he would listen to as well until I got into like real heavy stuff for a minute there. You know, and he was like, well, I mean, I don't know if I get it. And I'm like, well, you listen though.
Yeah. You're not supposed to, Dad.
Yeah.
Come on, you'll get it eventually.
But I mean, he's like Smashing Pumpkins, dude. You know, he liked all the grunge stuff and all that. And, you know, was surprised when I started learning how to play that I fell in love with Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And the Experience, like the Yellow album, you know, the original. And I was playing drums to that. And he came down and he was like, really? This is going to be the first thing that you play to? This is what you choose? And
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, I like how it sounds. I probably didn't do it very well, but I mean, it was.
No, you were trying, though.
It was the beginning. He was like, you should listen to AC/DC and play that. And I was like, I listen to it's kind of boring.
Wow.
Kind of simple, though, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I get it to get your timing and all that, but I don't know. That was way more into Hendrix. And
Yeah. What was your mom like when you were growing up?
as far as like listening to music or
About anything.
just
What was she like? Did she
She's
have any
like-
musical talent in that side of the family?
I mean, she could sing pretty decently, but she never like performed or did anything like that. My mom's like super mom.
Okay.
Like my mom is like the sitcom mom, you know, and any like the bad blood that I'd learned when I was an adult from both sides of my family, I had no idea. I was completely oblivious to it. She did a great job at like,
there is bad blood between your family?
yeah, well, I guess like at
us
the beginning
more.
of their relationship, racism, you know, Italian, German family, Italian family. I was referred to when I was a baby as interesting things. Actually, before I was born, as interesting things. After I was born, like my mom's side of the family changed.
Interesting.
So like, even though my mom's dad was the one that was like very racist against my dad's side of the family, when I was born, I had no idea because he was my buddy.
Okay.
Like me and him were super tight. So
Well,
I didn't
your
know.
blood, and he didn't care. I guess.
He didn't care.
Okay,
No, it's
good.
just So so my mom is like that good of a mom where she hid like the darkness away from me on all of
beautiful.
that. And as I learned about it when I got older, I was like, for real? Like, really?
It's just in awe, like in
Wow.
shock.
And like she would bring up like holidays when things were kind of weird at holidays, and the memory would flash, and I'd be like, it was kind of awkward. Yeah, I suppose sometimes, but
Wow.
I never really
Yeah,
didn't pick up on it.
Huh. Interesting.
Wow.
So you were the firstborn?
Yes.
Okay, and it's just you and your sister Ashley?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, just me and my sister.
She's a lot younger than you, isn't she? Like-
She is.
Okay.
9 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. So then, did you get stuck babysitting a lot when you were younger?
I did.
Yeah.
It was okay. I mean, when you're so far apart, it's not like we had like that sibling rivalry
Yeah, you
or
can't,
anything like that.
But you're almost more of a caretaker, though, because they're like, oh, live-in babysitter.
Sort of. I mean, I tormented her.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, for people who don't know, your family, the Crucianellis, you have 5 uncles?
I have 6 uncles.
Six
I have
uncles.
7 uncles, one on my mom's side.
Okay.
6 uncles. Yeah.
Okay. But they formed Brother Six, like a family band with another guy. 5 of them joined in the 80s. They
Holy
started.
crap! I'm totally wrong. I have 5 uncles.
5 on the Crucianelli
Hold
side.
on, let me count. 1, 3, 9. All right, I'm not good at this.
Rick, Rennie, Tom, Guy, and Steve.
Yes.
Okay. And then they joined up with Billy Polera to form Brother Six.
To form Brothers
in the 80s and 90s.
Six.
They were a
Yep.
big
I do
band
have
back then.
my Uncle John too.
Okay. Is he on your mom's side?
So nope.
Oh,
so
okay.
I guess my math was right.
Okay, good. You were right then.
Yes.
So it was your dad and John that didn't really do music then, huh?
John actually plays.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he played
He just
more
wasn't-
like clarinet and like flute and stuff like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Wow, cool. So he still did music, just a different kind.
So, what was one of the first bands that you were in?
Well, you started on drums. When did you switch over and start playing guitar?
When I was 15, I started learning how to play guitar. When I was 16, I started a band. My friend started a band, and he was the bass player, and I was the drummer of the original one, and he went to guitar, and so did I, because we were learning together how to play guitar.
And who is this?
My friend Chris Church.
Okay.
But the first band that I ever attempted, I think we settled on Lunatic Fringe,
Lunatic Fringe.
Oh.
and it was with Chris Church.
Isn't that a Billy Squire song?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it really Billy Squire?
I think, is it Billy Squire? Or is it
don't-
Lunatic Fringe?
I know it's like from that era.
And no, it couldn't be Billy Squire.
Oh,
It's
okay.
got to be.
It's Ted Nugent.
It's no, it's not.
Is it
Ted
the Radar
Nugent.
Love Band?
Golden Earring?
Yeah, is it them?
It might be because it is like it's like a classic rock band that turned more like synthy. So maybe.
Well, you
know, I
named your
can't-
band after this.
Yeah, I mean, I was also like 14. Like.
It sounded cool.
It just sounded
it wrote,
cool.
Looked
I'm
cool
like-
in your notebook when you wrote it down.
And I remember Chris thought it was so stupid. He was like, "Really? Would you just hear it on the radio?" And I went, "I think so. I don't know." Like,
But it sounds cool. Right?
you know.
That's what matters.
And our guitar player, I was on drums, he was on bass. Our guitar player couldn't even play a chord, not a single chord. He had to wait till his dad, had time to tune his guitar for him.
Oh, boy.
And his dad was something. So that didn't last very long. I remember some epic argument happening over like we recorded probably with like a karaoke machine or something like that, like us playing.
Oh, yeah.
And who got the tape first. And it was just this big argument. And I threw my drum set somehow, and
Wow.
Ooh.
bass player got pissed off too because he was my buddy. And so went back to his house, and I got my drum set on a wagon. I'm taking my drum set and leaving.
On your little red wagon?
On my little red wagon, yep. Pull it out of there, and we found my buddy John, who actually plays in Old Brown Shoes now.
John who?
John Beardsley.
Okay.
And we started a band with him, and he was, to go from a guitar player that couldn't even play a chord to John that can play the entire album Pearl Jam 10.
Hey, I like it.
Oh.
And some Jimi Hendrix songs. He was young too. He was like 15.
Wow.
And so he was just a killer guitar player. There was another friend too that played guitar with us for a very short amount of time, but he didn't like my friend Chris, so he left. Understandably so. My friend Chris is kind of an asshole. I love him, but yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Did you book any gigs back then?
We had like 1 or 2 at the Underground. You remember the Underground?
At the Roosevelt Theater?
Yeah. Actually, we played with Frozen Orange, which was Chris Daisy's band.
Oh, wow.
You guys know Chris? You know Chris and Cassie Daisy?
Yeah, Cassie's husband.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember the band name, but yeah.
They were like a funk band, and we were like, 15 or something like that. They were way better than us. They were, talking to us like we were kids, because we were, but we're all like, fuck you, you fucking assholes. Yeah. Hey, Chris, fuck you.
Yeah, for those that don't know, the Roosevelt Theater that was on Roosevelt Road, it's been empty for 5-10 years. They had an underground basement area. It was like a teen club. It was around for not long, a year or two maybe it was there, right?
And that was awesome, but you definitely had no idea what was going on down there.
That was great. Kenosha needs something like that again.
I think so.
So you're a musician after you graduate from high school. You actually... High school went pretty well for you, right? I mean, you were a pretty good student.
I was a super nerd. Like,
you
I didn't
honor roll and things like that.
Yeah, I was honor roll. I didn't really. I don't think I even smoked weed. I bought like a pack of cigarettes because I turned 18 and not because I wanted to. So I like gave them out because I thought they were gross. I wasn't a drinker.
So what were you looking to do after high school? Were you just going to focus on music, or did you have any ideas?
I wanted to be a rock star. You know, I went off to Whitewater for a year, and failed miserably.
Okay.
Because then I discovered smoking weed. And,
Then you started having some
drinking
fun.
is kind of fun, even though I was bad at it. And I was like, I could just, stay in my dorm room and smoke weed and do whatever I want, or go to class. And it was like, well, that's an easy decision.
Right.
I did go to I had a couple music classes. One of them I liked. Class voice was really cool. I blew that class because of laziness. Like, there was no reason. But the other one, I took music theory, and I took it in high school with Mr. Sabo, rest in peace, who is probably one of the most important people to me as a musician.
Was that at Bradford?
Yeah, at Bradford. He was an amazing music teacher. When I was in Bradford, we were winning like on the national level, symphonic band, jazz band, wherever we went. He was an incredible teacher. He was hard. He was very hard. You've seen the movie Whiplash, right?
Yeah.
It kind of, minus like chairs being thrown at you, it was kind of like that. He really, if you were, if you were slacking, he knew. Somehow in a class of 50 people, he knew which people were good and which people were not holding their weight. Yeah, it was kind of insane.
Well, I'm sure he probably could see talent too, and he saw talent in you and pushed you to take it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, he didn't really know me very well. I was kind of underneath everything.
Oh, you skid in under the radar?
I was definitely under the radar. I ran into him like years later.
Well, I guess he couldn't see talent then.
Nah, fuck him.
But and I was like, Mr. Sabo, nice to see you again. I'm probably mid-20s or something like that. He's like, you're gonna have to remind me of your name. I was like, God damn it.
You're a nobody. I don't remember you.
But besides that, I mean, I can't expect that.
So, Danny, you as a young man, you had an interesting career choice you took. You got involved with child care. You worked at a daycare for many years.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with that? Was that something that maybe came out from having your sister Ashley, 9 years younger than you?
No, it's bogus as shit, actually. So, like, my guitar player in my band, Red Light District, one of the later ones, his name was Joe Tyson, was the music teacher there at this daycare. Just Kid In, it was called. Just Kid In Educational Center. And
it's over by Washington Park, right?
Yeah, Washington Park. There was two centers, and then there was the 22nd Avenue one too on the north side.
Okay.
And he went to work, traveled to classes, played whatever he wanted, went to work whenever he wanted, left whenever he wanted, and he was like, "You should do this," because he got a different job. And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds great." So I applied, got the job, and it wasn't exactly like that. Like, they definitely wanted more out of me.
Yeah.
And I was like, to be honest, I don't know. I'm 21 years old. It's
horrible.
What does it mean to be a music teacher for a child care? You know what I mean? Because it's.
Oh, so you were centered on music. You weren't just. I was there.
I was just doing that. I would show up with my guitar.
Okay.
Play a bunch of Beatles tunes. I learned some kids songs. I actually started writing kids songs. Okay. I have a couple good originals that I've been meaning to record.
Nice.
And I had a friend that got hired with me as the drama teacher. And so me and him would team up, and he would like reenact things and tell stories, and I would do sound effects on the guitar and stuff. And it was really cool. And then the funding ran out. The grant ran out that paid us for that. My friend moved on because he was in college and had like 7 jobs or something like that too. So it was just me. And I was told if I want to stay there, I have to start getting certifications.
Oh, boo.
Okay.
And so then I had to go get certified to be, you know, assistant
Official.
teacher and then lead teacher, because I was the only person that the older kids in the 43rd Street Center would listen to. Because they were rough. It was a rough class.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it was really rough.
Those 4-year-olds were tough, huh?
They were 5 to 12 and sometimes 13-year-olds. It's like a broad range, you know. And it was
Punks, too.
It was the 10 to 12-year-olds that shouldn't have been there anymore, that were there, that were like, they'd throw chairs at you.
They're like, fuck this, I don't want to be here.
I had one kid where like they had the paint section.
Wait, they threw a chair at you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dude, I like Jean-Claude Van Damme caught a chair once. It was coming right at my co-teacher. She was like, as it was coming, and I caught it. And I looked at the kid and I was like, I will jump up there on that table. I will.
Wow.
You know?
Oh my God.
It's funny because all these kids that I've run into now as they're adults, they're just like, especially the rough ones, they're like, I'm sorry, Mr. Dad. You know, like,
We love
you
your
were
music,
cool,
we're
actually.
sorry.
Oh, you still see them, some of
I
them,
still see some of them, yeah.
Wow.
And
They come see you
I
at
was there
Rustic
for
or something?
so long. I watched so many of them grow up.
Yeah.
I was there for 12 years.
Wow.
That long,
You know,
huh?
yeah. So it started off rough. I didn't know how to work with kids. I was a kid.
Yeah.
21, 22, you're
Right.
a kid. You know what I mean? So I had to get all the certifications, become a real teacher. After a few years, I actually really figured out how to do it. And all you do is you get all the older kids on a payroll. You can pay them with Doritos, Twinkies, nice words.
Yeah.
But you put them in charge. You're like, hey, these 5 to 7-year-olds right there, this group of 4, you're in charge. They do something stupid, it's your fault, you know. And then you just kind of employ them all. Child labor is it's a great skill.
They police
delegation.
themselves.
I was
Yep.
always told is a skill.
I like it. 12 years, huh?
12 years I was there.
Wow.
I did not leave because of teaching kids, because actually that's kind of a cool job. I do think that you get looked at kind of funny after you're a certain age as a guy working in a daycare. Although I was possibly looking at being the director there, which is a little different, you know, but the pay is not there. The industry itself, it does not pay well. And it's a pretty important job.
Yeah.
And I wish that it did. I think that all of those...
Would you still be there today, you think?
No, I can't. No.
Too old?
Yeah.
Too old?
I'm too old. And now when, like, if kids come in the store, if, like, a family comes in at the music store and these kids are running around, I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to do anything about it. I could just be like, put that down. You know?
Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
That's it. Or not say anything at all and just be like, hey, they break that guitar, you buying it?
Right.
You know?
Looking for something that doesn't come from a catalog? Meet Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt, a local artist creating custom lighting, furniture, and one-of-a-kind statement pieces that you won't see anywhere else. Every project is handcrafted, never duplicated, and built with imagination. Follow AHDidIt on social media. Yes, that's all one word, AHDidIt. Are you old as dirt or just can't move around like you used to? Then cruise around in style with a scooter from A Plus Mobility. Top of the line scooters to match all your needs. Oh my God, can't get out of your living room chair? Well, A Plus Mobility has you covered there too, with a great selection of lift chairs. So get up or walk to A Plus Mobility at 2324 18th Street. Or better yet, just go online to aplusmobilitysolutions.com.
Since 1957, Ville de Carlo has been serving up more than just great food. They have been establishing tradition. Enjoy authentic Italian cuisine made from family recipes passed down through generations. From fresh pasta to savory sauces to handcrafted desserts. And don't forget their famous pizza. Whether it's a cozy dinner or a special celebration, every dish is made with care and every visit feels like coming home. Ville de Carlo, flavor, family, and tradition. Taste the history. And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was, huh, Jason?
That's right, Donnie. And hey, you out there in podcast land, if you want to hear this episode completely ad-free and early,
well, head on down to ktownnext.com and become a Patreon supporter. Subscriptions start at just $2 a month.
That's right. You get all kinds of great material. We're already at an hour 34 on this episode, but for you, we're only like 20 minutes. So look at all that bonus shit you could get. Wow. So we need to thank our Patreon subscribers of the week. We have so many. We have to do 2 a week now. So want to thank Mary Lindquist.
Mark Ryuta.
And Mark Ryuta. I'm going to turn you off for a minute there, Donnie. You just fucking breathe over there. So, hey, thank you guys very much for being a Patreon supporter. If you want to become a supporter, just go to our website, ktownconnects.com, and you can click on, there's a link right there, and you can go and punch in $2 a month or more. You can give us more.
Well, we are here with Danny Crucianelli from Old Brown Shoes. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. See where they're playing out next. Catch some jams, right?
Yeah, for sure. We kept on saying you're from Old Brown Shoes. So we got to ask, what the hell is Old Brown Shoes?
That's what Kelly asked me, too, at the show.
Oh, sorry.
That was his question. Where did I come up with the name? And the honest answer is, I have no idea. I don't know. It just came to me. I mean, I would credit George Harrison, Old Brown Shoe, Beatles song and all that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like maybe that was in the back of my mind, but I don't know, because at the moment that I came up with the blues thing, I was a drunk.
Okay.
That happens.
So
The whole thing is like, it's kind of like a solo project, but you invite your friends coming up. That's kind of, is that what you kind of imagined when you first came up with this whole Old Brown Shoes idea? Or what was your original concept and kind of what was going through your mind back then? And how long ago was this?
I think it was when I was like
4.
I would say probably 32 years old. So like 2012.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
So it's been a while then, huh?
It's been a while. It was,
How fucking old are you?
I bought a house in like 2010, and then the whole market crashed, and I was one of the guys that lost his house.
Oh, wow.
And I hated everything. So like, I hated myself. I hated everything.
Yeah, you were
so
feeling down, just kind of
started just drinking because I felt like that was what you're supposed to do when you feel like that. And then that's where I was like, dumbass, you don't have to do this to yourself. You learned how to play music as an outlet for when these things happen, you know? And,
yeah.
And I came up with Old Brown Shoes. And the idea was, it was based on all of the old 90s Kenosha blues guys.
Oh, okay.
So like Terry James, Jeff Jacobs, Pee Wee Hayes, Michael Coleman, who I met when I was very young, because I used to go out with my family to this pig roast way out in the county, and on the deck, the guy would always hire these blues bands to play. And so like, as I was learning how to play drums and stuff like that,
You were taking in this kind of music.
I was definitely taking in this music, and like every once in a while I would get to play drums with one of the bands. But the thing that stands out to me is that all of those guys were just egotistical assholes.
Oh, wow.
You know, and like, I kind of loved it. I kind of thought it was like, when I got yelled at by one of them, I was like, nice. You know,
They see me. Yes.
I like that. I thought it was kind of cool. And so I thought it would be funny to compile all these personalities into a mythic old blues guy called Old Brown Shoes.
Ah, okay.
And when I first did it, I separated Danny Crucianelli from the persona. Oh. So Old Brown Shoes would say, are you talking about Danny Crucianelli, my manager? He takes all my money. Fuck that guy. And then I would say, you know, after Old Brown Shoes said horrible things to other musicians, and it would come at me, I'd be like, are you talking about Old Brown Shoes? That dude's a fucking asshole, you know.
I love it.
And I did play out, like, when Matt Meyer used to do Srimfest and stuff here. I did play on the main stage as that character.
Wow.
And I was asking Matt and Kobe and all like the really big name guitar players around here, do I have to take that thing from you and show you how to play guitar as they're like playing leads on stage and shit? And it came at me. years later, one of the guys that I played with recently, Michael Giron, plays violin. He's great. He joined us at Oktoberfest for Rustic Road last year.
Cool.
And he was like, I asked Matt, why do you let that guy play on your stage? He talks to you like that? Like, what an asshole. And he said Matt was just like, oh, man, that's old brown shoes, man. It's a blast. You get talked to like you're a piece of shit. It's awesome.
I fucking love that.
Brown shoes over there.
But it's so hard. It's so hard to keep up, especially when you just stay in your hometown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, if you were going around seeing people you never see again in your life, just to kind of be an asshole and move on.
But
if you're around here, people know you and things like that.
Yeah, it's hard to stay in character too.
Well, look at Pee Wee Herman. He made up a character. He had to stay with like him the rest of his life.
No, unfortunately, right?
Yeah,
poor
yeah.
guy, poor Paul Rubin.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it could have bit you in the ass. No.
Yeah. So this rendition of "Oh Brown Shoes" is much tamer and just. I mean, the guys that I play with and all that know that.
Yeah.
So they like when I do it a little bit,
You'll
lean
throw
into
a little,
it.
Yeah.
So how often does this character come out when you play nowadays?
It's just different.
Depends
It's
how
just a
much he
little bit
drinks.
different. Yeah, I suppose depends on how much I drink, but it's just different. I just don't approach it like that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you would just throw in some ribs for fun or something.
Yeah, maybe. And it's I threw out like this image and did it as like a solo acoustic guy for a little while and just acquired musicians along the way because it was fun.
Yeah, because you kind of you do a mix. Sometimes you do a solo show, sometimes you do with a full band and things like that.
Yeah.
What makes you decide which way to go in that direction?
Well, so the current approach is there's a group of all the musicians I play with, and I
Do you want to
book a
give
date.
them names? Do you want to give their names or no?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I play with one of my guys is my 8th grade English teacher from Bolin, and it's Keith Herbertschmeyer.
Wow. Okay.
He told me to stop calling him Mr. Herb after a few shows.
I can't
He
stop.
was like, you just call him Keith, and I was like, fine. I
I
guess.
can't
Yeah.
adjust to
Bye,
that.
Mr. Herb.
Mr. Herb. And he joined one night. He was playing harmonica with us, and Amy said that he was pretty much just like, you know what, I'm your harp player now. And I was like, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But it started off with me and Mike
Okay.
this time because it died, and some years ago I got stood up by a drummer, and I shouldn't have let it kill the band, but it did. It just ruined the energy for me for a little bit. But I told Mike, I said, what if we come out with it again? But here's the thing. We're acoustic, but we're just as loud as like the gnarliest punk band in Kenosha.
Yeah.
We're just always that loud. And we came out, we played with like a couple EDM shows and all that, and just eventually acquired more and more musicians.
Wow.
So I've got Keith Herbertschmeyer on harp. I've got Oscar Mercadillo on
the Spirit
guitar.
Shakers.
Yep, Oscar Green. I
Awesome.
got John Beardsley on guitar, and I think that I have two of the best guitar players in the world, for real. Like, those guys are so good.
Are you talking about yourself?
No, I mean, Brown Shoes them in there. I get to talk shit and all that, but no, those guys are really good. And I've got Mike Meyer on bass, who's
Your favorite guy?
my dude.
Yeah.
I've got Alex Lindquist. I think I said his name right.
Yes.
The Prince of Sweden. He's also in Spirit Shakers.
Yep.
Or if he's related to Mary. Or
It's her husband.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's her husband.
Wow. All right. Cool.
Shane Matson on drums. He jumped in, and I kind of fought having a drummer for a little while, and I was like, wow, actually, no, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, all right, you could be in.
Is he related to Scorps?
I don't know.
Scorps
but
Madsen?
that's,
Remember Scorps,
Yeah,
the
I
old
remember.
teacher?
I mean, of course, he's legendary.
Yeah, Scorps Madsen was the old substitute teacher.
I'm just going to
Mellow
say
guy.
he's like a different version of him.
Okay.
He's like the
Same
younger-
last name.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
yeah.
And then my wife, Amy, she sings with us sometimes.
Okay.
She gets to do what she wants. She's more old brown shoes than me now. She's like, I'll come up stage maybe and sing one maybe, and then you pay me. And I was like, whatever you want to do, it's fine.
Now, she had shoulder surgery last year before. I don't know, recently.
Yeah, a couple of years. Yeah.
How is she recovered for drumming at all? How's she doing with that?
She's doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Because she was a drummer in Dropping Days. Well, still is.
Still
but
is, yeah. Mhm.
How
We got a show coming up, Old Brown Shoes and Dropping Daisies.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of
on
work for you.
April 18th at McAuliffe's.
Oh, McCullough's.
All right, great. Interesting. So, what are some of your other favorite local bands out there that you haven't had a chance to play with yet? And is there anyone out there that you really want to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
Yes. So I loved doing the rivalry that Old Brown Shoes did with Indigo Canyon.
Okay.
That was fun.
And we were doing like WWE, WWF even, like style, like videos back and forth with each other, just talking trash.
Oh,
you know?
love it. Yeah.
And one night I walked up to Ivy Ford and I said, "You want to fight me? You want to have a little feud with Old Brown Shoes?" And she was like, "Hell yeah, yeah, that sounds great." So I do want to set a show up with Ivy Ford. And I was originally trying to avoid playing with other blues bands.
Yeah.
Because my joke with her too was like, are we going to play the same songs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're very different. We're very different bands. And I sent a message to Stephen Hull. I don't know if you know him, but he's like a blues cat from like Racine area, but he travels. He does like some pretty big shows. But I don't think he understands my humor. So he didn't respond to me, which is totally fair.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. No, I'm just going to get more aggressive and probably challenge him as Old Brown Shoes and tell him he don't know what he's doing and stuff like that.
Well, I like that.
Love it.
It's going to be some WWE promos with him, too.
Yeah. But I have wanted to play with like a lot of the metal bands around here.
Okay.
I want my blues band to play with the punk bands and the metal bands around here. I think that it would go really well.
Okay.
I really do. Except for every time we played, we've gotten stuck at the end of the bill, and all these crazy punk rockers have to go home and be on their couch at 8:30 p.m. to watch Seinfeld reruns.
Is there any chance of Penguins with Shotguns coming back?
Oh man, that would be great.
You were in them, weren't you?
Yeah, that was a fun band. Those guys played in a band called Thin the Herd, and they just changed their name to Fall of Existence.
Okay. Yeah, they kind of change their name every time they kind of...
Yeah, they bomb a show and then they change their name. They're like, hopefully people come to this one now.
Oh, I love Penguins. They were a fun band, man.
That was a great band. I mean, we had a good practice schedule too. Like my blues band, we don't practice. We just get together and play. But Penguins, we practice like twice a week.
Wow.
Those songs were not easy.
Yeah.
Not really easy to play.
It was a fun band. So.
But it was a fun band. I miss that energy. I would love to. If those guys wanted to get together, I would be in.
Mm-hmm.
If Brother Six wanted to do something, I'd be in.
Wow.
Like I've told my uncles when it's ever brought up, I
heard
basically told
you're gonna
them
be doing
like,
Italian Fest.
you just tell me what you want me to do. They're my heroes. My family's my musical heroes. So
you kind of seem like the guy strolling down the street, guitar in his back, just ready to play.
I like that image. That's a good image.
That's kind of how I see Danny.
Or is the guy that shows up to the party with the guitar and everyone's like, "Oh my god,
he's playing Weezer again."
How many projects are you involved in right now?
Right now, just two.
Just two. Dropping Daisies and Old Brown Shoes?
And Old Brown Shoes, yep, that's it. And
possibly Brother Six reunion. An Italian Fest.
Yeah, okay.
And the Verb Pipe when they come back around.
Yeah, sure, yeah. How much do they pay me? Do I have to use my real name?
So, Danny, looking back on, you've done dozens of shows over the past couple of years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Have you ever turned down a gig for any reason other than scheduling conflicts?
Yeah, I've definitely, yeah.
For what reasons?
Mostly if like
the other bands
I don't know.
suck.
It's tough to say. No, I don't. I'm usually the one that books the show, so I don't pick bands that suck. But there are some places where it just doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So when me and Mike were doing, we're going to be acoustic, but we're going to be loud and raucous.
Yeah.
And play like really, really gross blues. Somebody from the Racine Yacht Club said that I should play there, and I said I don't think I should.
Okay.
And he went, for real? But you play blues, and he didn't hear my band.
Okay.
He saw me play drums with a different band, cover band.
Yeah.
And he just
this
heard that I
guy's a good
play.
musician. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's,
he plays the blues. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, and he was like, why? I said I would scare your patrons. I would scare them all. You know, I'm not playing Sweet Home Chicago and going, Sweet Home Racine or nothing like that. I'm going to be rolling on the ground and growling in the microphone, you know, and everyone's going to be like, check please, and then leave.
Maybe you should have brought it.
And now I'm kind of thinking like, hell yeah, I should.
You should have delivered.
I should just try it. And if I scare everybody out of a venue, I would kind of call that a win.
That's a story, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my whole approach these days is performing for my band.
Okay.
So I mean, performing for the people, right?
Yeah.
And I'm new to them, and you know, especially if we play out of town and all that. But if I can make my band laugh at me, that they know me so well, and they've seen me do stupid shit. If I can entertain them, I can entertain everyone else.
Okay.
It's a win-win situation.
So if I roll around on the ground and start growling in the microphone and they think it's funny and everyone else leaves, cool.
What makes you decide?
Won't get paid again, you know.
What makes you decide if you're going to do a solo Old Brown Shoes or a full band Old Brown Shoes?
So I book the show and I throw it out to the group as, hey, I booked this show, pay is meager.
Who could be there?
I agreed to do it solo acoustic, so if none of you want to play it, you know, in my group that I have, I think it's called Old Bullshit, which is just our group that we talk to each other on. I'm like, you know, pays meager or none at all. And suddenly everyone's in. And now I have an 8-piece band. You know, and I'm like,
and you're getting paid nothing.
Are you guys insane? What do you want to do this for? You know, but sometimes I just have to be like, no, there's not enough room.
Okay.
Or sometimes, you know, half the people can't do it. They can't do the show, and then we just do it.
Do you feel desires to occasionally do it just solo though? Is that something that's rewarding to you?
I've been thinking about doing it more now.
Okay.
So I do plan on booking some solo acoustic shows because I've been listening to a lot of really old Delta blues lately, and so I'd like to kind of. I'm not saying that I could represent or replicate that because it's really hard to do, but I'd like to do a couple shows like that.
Okay. All right.
I will do short sets at the Rustic show that we do once a month.
Yeah.
Last Sunday of every month.
Okay. Good plug. Good. Yeah. Last Sunday every month at Rustic Road.
Yeah. Last Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m.
That's early.
Early evening. If you got to work in the morning, don't worry about it.
No problem.
You know. But we have 2 hours, and so every once in a while I do the band for like, 30, 40 minutes, and then I'll do like a solo set in the middle.
Okay.
And then the band comes back up, or a couple of us come up. I'd like to start doing featured artist sets. I'm going to do the first one on May 2nd at George's in Racine.
Oh, yeah.
Our keyboard player, Alex, has a band called Fred.
Fred, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
and they do like medieval stuff. It's it's
medieval
kind of,
stuff.
Yeah, like seriously, like medieval. Get your sword, get your shield, Renaissance fair kind of stuff.
Okay, like with a mandolin and shit.
Yeah, I think so, and like clarinet and like. I mean, it's. I have yet to hear more of it. I've heard a couple things that they've done. So we're going to do a featured artist set with them at that gig, and they're going to play like right in the middle of the 2 Old Brown Shoe sets.
Perfect. Yeah. So speaking of that, what are your thoughts on the local music scene in Kenosha? What are the best and worst things going on?
I think the local scene here always wants to support itself and realizes the value in it, realizes that there is a ton of talent in this scene, not just with musicians, but artists and people that have artistic minds. Like you guys, actually, too.
Yay!
and I think the idea is always there, and I think that everybody wants to support and promote each other, but cliques happen, and circles happen within every artistic community. I'm sure. I'm sure we're not the only ones. It's not. It's probably not just a Kenosha thing.
It's a society thing.
It's just a society thing. But if we could ever rise above that and do like the 90s Seattle grunge scene or something like that, where you take that underground scene and elevate it, and everybody supports each other, I think it could be a really strong thing here. even if it's not, forever.
It has
if
the talent to do something.
It's a burst. And it does every once in a while. Every once in a while, there's just a big burst in the scene, and there's like a lot of good bands that intermingle and stop caring about genre and do shows with each other. And I hope that we do that again. Yeah. So I don't really want to talk about weak points in the scene, because I think that any of our weak points are going to be typical of every place.
Well, you kind of address that and what needs to be changed, kind of thing. In the first part of what
promote each other,
that needs to be brought back up to. Okay, no, that's great.
God, you're such a politician.
I don't like politicians.
So, Danny, you're a musician, old brown shoes, been doing this for a long time, but of course that doesn't pay all your bills. You also work at Music Go Round. You've been there for many years now.
Yeah, I've been there for over 10 years now.
Wow. Time's flying by, man.
It's crazy, yeah.
So, and you've been kind of generating more online content on your social media, more videos, trying to get viral, kind of things like that. What kind of inspired that? Just boredom around the office, or what?
I don't know. It's just fun.
Yeah.
I've seen some. I mean, who doesn't sit there and doom scroll and see some funny videos?
For sure.
And just like a couple ideas occurred to me, and I've had so many fails. I mean, so many, and I never really, I don't think I really cared.
Yeah.
Like it was just getting used to the camera. I mean, back in the day, we always thought like if we could have a camcorder,
yeah, right.
We could be like the whitest kids or like
great show.
Like any of those skit shows, that we'd be seen, right?
Yeah.
It turns out everyone thinks the same thing, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, why not try? Mm-hmm. Why not try? And at least entertain some of the people around you, When I did one of the first videos that actually caught on at Music Around, it was me coming out of that drum case, I think. I think that was the first one.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
And I'm talking to Anthony Paelli, my coworker, and I'm telling him, and he just got to work. And so I'm like, hey, man, I need you to either hold my phone and follow this drum case, or you roll the drum case and I hold the phone. He was like, I don't want to do any of this. And I
want
was
my coffee,
like,
man.
And he's like, I'm cleaning the store. And I'm like, I really just need like 7 seconds of your time. That's it. Just, can you give me 7 seconds? And so he did. And as he like watched me kind of piecing some of it together, also in between, he just decided it was time to vacuum the store.
Oh, geez.
And I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, great, bro. Yeah. But
go clean the window.
When he caught that I was like what I was doing,
yeah, I figured it out.
Then he got into it. Okay. Then he started directing me. He's like, no, you got to walk up this. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's fun because then you start doing creative things together.
Yeah.
Because, as musicians, it's not just that. As artists, you just recognize, like, now I'm starting to see your idea that's stuck in that brain that you can't explain to me. Now I'm starting to see it. And then he got into it, and that ended up being really funny.
Cool, cool. So make sure you follow Music Go Round on social media to see what they got coming up next.
Let's go have a snort at the port, 714 50th Street. Live music, pinball, a smoking porch, drinks, and a punk rock feel. And some of the best bartenders this side of the Kenosha Piss Tunnel. That's the Port, the original party house since 1985. So stop in with an open mind, a good attitude, and just enjoy the vibes. Because if you don't, Krager will kick your ass out. And whatever you do, don't play Pearl Jam on the jukebox. That's the Port. Hungry? Thirsty? Bored? Well, it sounds like you need to get on down to Union Park Tavern, home of Kenosha's award-winning Friday fish fry, weekend brunch that cures the longest hangover, and the biggest selection of German beers in town. Trivia, karaoke, open mic, and live music every weekend. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue. Cheers to a good time.
Facing a legal challenge can be stressful. That's why the law offices of Frank J. Parise in Kenosha are here to guide you every step of the way. With years of experience, Frank Parise fights for your rights so you can focus on what matters most. Compassionate, knowledgeable, and always in your corner. That's the Parise promise. Call the law offices of Frank J. Parise today and take the first step towards peace of mind. That's Frank Parise, Kenosha's trusted legal advocate.
And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
Such a break, Donnie. Such an amazing break.
Yes, it was.
And we're still here with Danny Crucianelli of Old Brown Shoes. Make sure you follow Old Brown Shoes on Facebook and Instagram. And right now, what time is it now, Donnie?
It's time for our Kenosha Connect segment.
And that's brought to you by Shannyn Franklin of Remax Elite. Hey, do you know Shannyn specializes in bringing you the best homes for sale and real estate listings in our area? Whether you're buying a home, selling a home, or need help securing a home mortgage, Shannyn has got you covered.
Give her a call at 262-960-5182 or visit shannonfranklin.remax.com. Danny, you ready for our Kenosha Connects questions?
Yes.
All righty. What was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
I just ate some leftover pasta from Infusino's.
Infusino's. Yeah, that's a good place over there.
Infusino's,
Infusino's
yeah.
at 39th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. What kind of pasta?
It was like the whole
the
whole
combo
shebang. Yeah, the combo platter.
Combo- it comes in the big
yeah, it was
pan.
like lasagna. It was a lot. It was a lot of food.
Lasagna, gnocchi, mascioli.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good combo platter.
I think I'm going back for that.
Yeah, that's good shit. Yeah.
I kind of want to go get that now.
Favorite local band or musician today or all time?
Ooh.
My favorite local band musician right now is Oscar Green.
Oh, wow.
Good buddy from the Spirit Shakers.
Yep.
Is it Oscar
Oscar Mercadillo.
Oh, we call him Oscar Green?
But yeah, his artist name is Oscar Green.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's a good man.
They had a cool set at Frank's Diner with us.
Yes, they did.
All right, in your life, in which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money at?
Probably the Port.
Really?
Because everything ends at the Port.
Yep, so true.
You know.
So true.
Good old Port. Bronze Ale's coming real soon.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
And Ktown Connects better be there to cover it.
They will be. They will be.
Or else I'm never talking to Craig again.
Ooh. What is your favorite annual Kenosha event?
Coparama.
Oh, Wayback Machine, baby.
I thought you say Taste Wisconsin because you're usually playing there.
That's what I mean. Actually,
yeah.
Taste of Wisconsin.
That's kind of what
I feel like Coparama was like the baby,
the precursor,
and then Taste of Wisconsin kind of like grew from it in a better way too, because Coparama was rough.
Well, they had the fishing time, which stunk.
But no, I love Taste of Wisconsin. Actually, I think it's really great.
I'm so glad it came back that last year. You can give a shout out to only one other local business, just one. Which one do you pick?
You know what? My shout out is going to go to my neighborhood bar.
Oh,
Brook Saloon.
Brook Saloon?
Yep.
What the fuck is that?
I know. So it's the old Chutes and Ladders, right?
Shoots and Ladders.
Come on, you know.
Oh,
Chutes
up by
and Ladders.
Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, 39th and 60th,
okay.
right? Because there's the
By
Supermercado. Yeah, you know. And
okay.
Yeah, I mean, they really make really good food there.
Okay. And what's it called now?
Brook Saloon.
Oh, 'cause that's the girl's name, right? That owns it? Okay.
Yep, she owns it, and her mother, Lisa.
Is it still a cop bar?
No, it's definitely changed.
They all went down to Station on 6th?
Yeah, they all went to Station on 6th, yeah, for sure. But it's still, and Lisa's from Chutes and Ladders. Like, it's still kind of like family going down.
Okay, cool,
you know,
cool.
To the daughter. And then, but she's awesome, and they're very accommodating to me and my wife, who live a late night schedule, and you can't get dinner anywhere after like 8 o'clock here in town, you know? So we stop there, and it's like freaking like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and Lisa there will be like, I got my grill on for you. I thought you guys were stopping in tonight, you know.
Oh, cool.
So like they take care of us. I think that they're a really good business.
You guys live right over by McKinley,
we
right?
We live right there.
Well, where McKinley used to be, I guess.
But their customer service is great too, you know. So I'm going to give them a shout out.
Nice. That's a good shout out.
So, Danny, Big Star or The Spot?
I think I'm more of the spot guy.
Spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You like those dino nuggets?
I've not had the dino nuggets.
Oh.
Your kid eats those.
Well, not from The Spot.
Well, they're for kids.
What? All right, well, that was our Kenosha Connect segment brought to you by Shannyn Franklin of Remax Elite. Thank you, Shannyn.
Oh, and what time is it now, Donnie?
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding. I can ring a bell.
It's trivia time, and trivia is brought to you by the Learn Machine. They are your go-to spot for anything customizable, from T-shirts, handbags, koozies, to anything you can imagine. They can customize it. So support this local business, the Learn Machine. Stop in today at 725 50th Street, or check them out at thelearnmachine.com.
You don't have to yell.
I always yell because I'm so excited for the Learn Machine. Yeah.
All right, for today's trivia segment, Danny will take on Donnie in this 100% legitimate.
Double D, baby.
100% legitimate, completely fair, totally on the level, entirely on good faith, fully kosher by the book, straight down the middle trivia match. Like always, this game is not catered to the guest one bit.
Not one
Completely
bit.
random. So we're going to pull out the randomizer and see what this week's topic will be.
There. Oh boy. You got a new one.
It's not very loud. It's not very...
Oh, it looks like you got a new one for the studio.
Oh, yeah, it's a fancy one. This is the Randomizer 2000.
I'm thinking we'll get a sponsor for the randomizer.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. So let's give it a little spin here. Ding! All right, let's see what the topic's going to be. It's
I've never seen a machine like that before.
Isn't it amazing?
Man,
I
that's
know.
pretty
It needs a
incredible
sponsor.
machine.
It's so amazing,
definitely
doesn't
does,
it?
yes.
Uline
It
brings
has,
you
like-
the randomizer.
There's like the springs and the flaps.
So
and
much.
things like, I mean,
all the lights and everything.
the lights, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's insane.
It's too bright to get a photo of.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's so amazing. It's not even photogenic.
Yeah, I mean, it just wouldn't do it justice.
All right, guys. The topic for today's trivia match will be guitar trivia.
Ooh.
Totally random. I don't know how that came up.
I've heard of those things.
Okay, so I have 3 questions for each of you.
Okay.
For Danny and Donnie. Danny, would you like to go first? Or would you like to have Donnie go first? Your choice.
I think Donnie should go first.
Thank you. That's a real gentleman you are.
All right, Donnie, here's your first question. This is an easy one here. What is the significance behind this sentence? Easter bunnies get drunk at Easter. You don't know this one?
No.
This is my softball one to you.
Oh, I don't.
It's a mnemonic device used to remember the strings on a guitar. E, B, G, D, A, E. Easter bunnies get drunk at Easter. Those are the notes on the guitar.
Wasn't it like every good boy does something? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Are those the strings?
E, B, G, D, A, E.
Yeah, they are. I've never heard that one before.
You never heard that one? Wow. my old, yeah, I learned that years ago. My buddy learned that was my question I picked personally for this one.
Actually, if you asked me that first two, I would have been like, I have no idea, because I don't look at guitar that way.
Wow.
It's like backwards to me. I would have been like, oh no, is that treble clef? I thought it was every good boy does fine.
Well, okay, Danny, let's see if you can get this one now.
Okay.
What type of guitar typically uses a hollow wooden body and does not require an amplifier?
An acoustic guitar.
There you go. All right, 1-0. Was that too easy for you? Or you seem kind of.
No, that was.
He's
extremely-
nervous. He's
yeah.
nervous.
No.
And this is the randomizer. I don't pick these questions.
Randomizer, it's tough.
So, Donnie, here's your question.
Okay, let's hear it.
In inches, I'll give you some slack. I'll give you within a quarter of an inch.
Okay, perfect.
What is the exact scale length of a standard Fender Stratocaster?
17 inches.
Nope. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
What is it?
The answer is 25.5 inches.
I was close.
I would have given you a quarter inch either way, though. So I gave you some leeway. I was trying to help you out.
All right, I was closer than I thought.
All right. All right, Danny, your second question.
Did you know that one?
I was going to say 25 3/4. So
I knew you were.
I was close.
You
I
would
was
have
close.
got it right there. All right.
I think that might be Gibson scale. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm saying right, Jason.
Totally.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah. They keep up my research. Danny, what is the name of the electronic component in electric guitars that converts string vibrations into an electrical signal?
The pickup.
Yes, the pickup.
Yes.
All right, Donnie, here's your third question here.
Okay, I'm going to get this one. I'm going to get it.
All right. You ever heard of Van Halen?
Slightly.
Okay, well, they have a guitarist. His name's Eddie Van Halen.
He's dead.
So, okay, you heard of him.
Yeah, he had really bad teeth.
He smoked a lot. So,
Doesn't he have a son named Wolfman or something?
yeah, exactly. He looks like you.
It is. Him.
Another one.
Jeez, yeah.
So, Donnie, Eddie Van Halen's famous Frankenstrat guitar was self-built by the guitar legend using pieces from what 2 guitar brands?
Gibson
Oh.
and Fender.
Oh, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Fender-style body neck and Gibson-style humbuckers.
Oh, okay.
I could have made you say the parts, but I was
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't have got it.
I'll give you one here. Come on.
Oh, well, I got one. All right.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Thank you, Angie.
All right, Danny. Here's your last question. See if you can go 3 for 0. Danny, in music theory, what is the term for playing 2 or more notes simultaneously on a guitar?
Diatonic?
No. Maybe.
Arpeggiated?
That's a little more basic than that.
You're too smart for this.
Power
game.
chord?
Yay!
It's a chord. Just looking for chord. That's all we're looking for is chord.
Okay, all right.
Yay!
So that's it for the score with 3-1. Danny has beat Donnie in our very dramatic
That was very
trivia challenge here today.
Danny, and guess what? You win a K-Talkinex koozie courtesy of the Letter Machine. Here
have
you
over
go.
Why, thank you.
Congratulations. You deserve it. I can't believe you beat me, but you did it. You did it. All right, well, that's Danny Crucianelli from the band Old Brown Shoes. You can follow him on Facebook and Instagram, and you can check him out at Rustic Road every last Sunday of the month.
Okay.
And go jam out with him, right? At what time? 6 o'clock? At
Yep,
Rustic
6
Road?
He
o'clock.
doesn't want you to jam out with them. He wants you to come and see them
Well,
jam.
you're not actually going to be you're going to be jamming in the crowd.
You could try take my guitar, see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ivy
I like
Ford.
that.
He's calling for you.
Yeah.
Ivy Ford.
And you can check out the socials to see when you're playing some other gigs as well.
Exactly.
All right.
Awesome.
Get out and rock out.
Hey, make sure you like our K-Talkinex podcast on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Yes,
and leave us a
do that.
review. Damn it.
Yeah, we need some reviews. We really do. It was a great show. Thank you again for joining us, Danny. A 2-time guest. We got to get him a jacket for being the
Not
2-time
two-time,
guest.
no.
They don't do the 2-time. 5-time.
5-time guess.
5-time. Okay. You got some. You can
I'll
3
come
more
back.
times.
I think Angie might get one of those pretty soon.
Angie, Ben, and yeah. All right, I want to thank our wonderful sponsors, of course, Southport Tea,
The losses of Frank J. Parise,
Shannyn Franklin of Remax Elite,
Union Park Tavern,
The Lettering Machine, Casey Family Options.
Ron's Place,
I like what you're doing there. A+ Mobility,
Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt,
The Port of Kenosha Beverage House.
and get those pizza pies at Villa De Carlo.
Yes. All right, Jason, what a great show. Our first show here in the Southport Tea Studio, and
What
I think
amazing,
it was
man.
great. And what a great guest. Thanks
We had a
again,
good time
Danny.
here,
Yeah,
Danny.
it was
Yeah.
great. After all these
Sign on
episodes,
to Patreon to listen to this episode unedited. You're going to get all kinds of
a lot
shit.
of
yeah.
juicy stuff.
We're cutting a lot out of this thing.
Yes, a pretty long episode here.
yeah. But
Ooh.
thanks, Danny, for sticking around and hanging out with us.
Thanks for having
And
me.
you know what? You never answered the question. Do you have that Crucianelli cock?
You have that Crucianelli cock.
Oh, I... Said you want it.
Just like poorly edited. Watch.
The mics are on, so it's hearing us. Oh.
I asked for this taco with no lettuce on it. You try to ruin my body.
Ruin my body? Damn it. You know what to say about that?